every time in the midst of summer, watching it in full bloom always makes me wonder when we were.
Hello you lovely lot, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back, more importantly. Yes, we're out. It's the August bank holiday, so it's the end of August, nearly into September. It's a beautiful blue skied, little bit breezy day here in Essex. We've got long grass on my fields and we've got 3 or 4 hours to go digging, which is fantastic. This will only be about the 3rd time I've been out since April, which is a real shame, but there you go. That's life, as they say. So yeah, we've got long grass. I've got a new coil for the Deus 2. It's the small 9-inch coil. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that performs through the long grass. But we've got 3 or 4 hours, really looking forward to it. If you're watching this, obviously, we found something and I'm really grateful to be able to come out under these beautiful blue skies to dig some holes. So come with me and we'll see what we find. Well, first find, I thought we'd turn the camera on. We got a 64, 65. Let me just show you. Let's come up here for a second. Which is always good numbers on the Deus 2, or can be, I should say. It's coin shaped. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. Yeah, just about see it. Is it coin or button though? And it's obviously just under the surface. Yeah, it's a button. It's just under the surface, as I say. So yeah, it's a start. That's good. We've got. Is there anything on it? Let's just have a quick look first. Oh yeah, there might be some pattern on it actually. But just to get you in the sunshine, if you can see that. Yeah, not focusing very well, is it, that one? Yeah, there looks like there's a bit of pattern on it, which is quite nice. Yeah, I just want to show you, really more than anything else, is the little 9-inch coil. It's the, yeah, not the brand new one. There's a high frequency coil out, the little white kind of elliptical one. I couldn't afford both. But yeah, no, we've got the little coil. So looking forward to getting that out and giving it a whirl. But for now, it's button time. So the next one, so we found a shorter patch, little patch of short grass, although the coil did fare very well through the longer grass, but yeah, not that it was hard work at all, but it wasn't getting anywhere near the soil, if you know. It was quite clumpy, the grass, but yes, we found a little short piece, which is great news, and I think 75. I think we found a coin, just hand digger only. And let's see if we can see it in there. Yeah, maybe not, but it is in there. Let's get it out. Yeah, definitely a coin, I would suggest. Yeah, lovely. Not sure how old, but we'll give it a squirt and see if there's anything there. So yep, up until now we had that button, which was the first hole, and then a few bits of nondescript lead and aluminium stuff. So this is our first find of note. So yeah, let's see what's on there. Back to you in a sec. There we go. It's a little Vicky farthing, 1860 something. Yeah, lovely. Don't mind that at all. And she'll be on there somewhere, but obviously it's a bit crusty and a bit dry already. But yeah, she's there somewhere. And she's from the 1860s. So yeah, that's a great start. Yeah, very happy with that. Haven't been here that long, only about half an hour or so. So plenty of time to go. See you in a bit. All right, so we've moved field again. Let's give you a look. Yeah, we're on the 3rd field now. So we went from really long grass to short grass to not ploughed, but turned over ground. Most farmers don't plough nowadays, do they? And certainly don't deep plough. They just turn the soil over and reseed. And that's what this farm or this field has right now, but it's a much easier digging experience. So this is where we shall stay, I suspect. But as you can see there, we've had a little something, which is a 54. I'm not sure if it's just a little split pin or something like that, but I've seen bigger versions of this before, and they come off pistols and rifles and things, the little flintlock thingies. I forget what they're called now. So it might be one of those, might be a small one of those from a pistol maybe. You can see the little, let's try and focus in. Yeah, you can see the little hole at the top there. Yeah, and doesn't seem to have a thread on it, but maybe it does, yeah. Yeah, so I suspect that's come off a very old piece of firearm. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, new field, easy digging, easy living. Righto, next one. If you can see that in the sunshine, don't know. 85 again. And we've got a bit of a clod shot for you this time. Just stand up. There we are, look. Another farthing size. Wee bit of an imprint. But it definitely is our second coin, I think. Yeah. Very similar to the last one, so probably another Victorian coin. Yeah, it shouldn't really rub it any harder than that because that soil is quite baked on. Let's give it a squirt. Come back to you in a sec. It's a 1938 Ships. Yes, Ships halfpenny. Yeah, lovely jubbly. There he is, Georgie, on the back. Oh, try and zoom him in. George VI, no doubt. Yeah, there he is, drying already. Yeah, lovely. Very, very happy with that. 1938 Ships halfpenny. Never mind finding those. Really fancy some of the silver stuff today on this ground anyway. And we've got about another 2.5 hours yet. So, yeah, absolutely perfect. See you in a bit. And the next one in the 70s, 74, 75. On the end of my digger there is a little bag seal. Not much to it. There might be a little bit of initials on it, but again in this light it's very, very hard to see. But there might be something on there, mightn't there? I don't mind a bag seal. Nice bit of social history. Excellent. Well, we're finding stuff. That's good. So we can get some more coins. See you in a bit. And another clod shot, coming another 85 actually. So I will try and do a live dig if we get a really good one. But they are all very much on, well, either on the surface or just under. And as you can see from that one, just there. It's just fell off the clod as I picked it up. Oh, that's a bit bigger, so that's halfpenny size. So, yeah, and a bit thicker, so probably a George III, I reckon. Again, not going to rub it too hard because obviously that dry mud, I don't want to scratch it all. Yeah, lovely. Is that third coin? Yeah, I think so. Excellent. Right, let's get the squirty out. Pretty blank, unfortunately. I thought that was a bit of raised detail there. Thinking it might be George III with a little bust. But actually, it's had a tough life in the ground or something has stabbed at it. It's a big old slit in there which is pushing through to the other side. So yeah, it's a halfpenny size, it's a third coin, and we'll take it. Well, we might have gone straight on to our next coin. This is the deepest find yet. So you can see my digger off to the side there. It came up to the hilt of the digger, which is about 7 inches. And I think it might be another coin. Again, not sure if you can see that in this light. I don't know what you can see. It was 87, 88 anyway. Oh, shit. Excuse my language. The coil just set the digger off, or the digger set the coil off. Again, not the best of light, but it's down here. Are you a coin? Yes, you are a coin. Oh, lovely. What is that? What is das? Not. Oh, is that a coin? Is that a £2 coin? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, is that Queen Elizabeth? Oh yeah. What is it? There we go. I don't mind giving this one a wipe. This is going to be a modern coin. Yay! Oh, brilliant. You can see that, not sure what you can see to be fair, but that's a £2 coin. 2001. Oh, lovely. Don't think I've ever found a £2 coin metal detected before. There she is, yeah, the late great QE2. Lovely, £2. I could probably still spend that, couldn't I? Excellent. See you in a bit. Okay, so this is probably going to be my last hole on this field because I'm a long way from the car. I've got about an hour and a bit left. So I'm going to turn and go back through the short grass field and then through the long grass field to get back to my car. But found this little thing. It was a 4950, again, right on the surface, dry as a bone. And it is like super thin, kind of oval shaped. Let's just try and get it, excuse me, just move that to one side. You can see that. It's a little fleur-de-lis in the middle of it. But I've got absolutely no idea what it could be. Have you? As I say, look, very, very thin, nothing on the back, just a beautiful little fleur-de-lis on the front. So, yeah, I'm none the wiser. Have a think. If you can think of it, you let me know. Right, off to the short grass we go. We haven't quite got off the little ploughed field yet because we found another farthing, but it's a surprise farthing because it was right on the surface again, so I wasn't going to bother filming it because I just thought it was going to be another Vicky or George VI. But actually, I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, just get it back into. No, it doesn't like that, does it? Let's try again. There you go. Hopefully, you can see him facing left. It's George II, so that's 1740 something. And actually, Britannia's a little bit better again. If you can see her. Yeah, she's yeah, it's a good one. It's a nice coin, that 1740 something. And apologies for the keep zooming in and out, but the sun is very, very bright, so I can't see what you can see. So I'm hoping that it's coming out okay. So yeah, 1740 something I think it says, and that's a beauty. So that's about my 5th coin. Where's the silver ones though? Right, we're on the short grass, and immediately I've realised just how hard the digging is. It's like concrete. I've just dug a 2p, which I won't waste your time with on the video, a modern 2p. But I have found this, which as you can see on my digger handle, is a nice square chunky piece of brass/bronze. I have had, I think, 2 coin weights off this particular field, and I rather suspect that this is the 3rd. But as you'll be able to see, I hope, it's pretty blank. I haven't washed it or anything like that. I'll give it some TLC when I get home, but I rather think, just from the other 2 I've found, I rather think that's exactly what it is. It's an old 1500s, 1600s coin weight, something like that, but it might be a blank one. But once you get a little bit of TLC on it, on one of the other ones, which I thought was completely blank, I actually got some really good detail off it. So I'm going to take that one back to the ranch and give that some attention and see what comes up. But yeah, I think that's a pretty cool and probably my oldest find to date. So that's excellent. Right, we've got an hour left. I'm just debating whether I go back onto the plough because this is really hard work. So I might just go back there, do a bit on there, and then turn my machine off and walk back to the car rather than swing back. So that's the theory anyway. Right, we'll see you in a bit. Oh dear, there we are then. That's it. That was about 3.5 hours. I'm out of water now. I'm out of sweets. So I'm going to call it a day. I had about another half an hour on that ploughed. Had a couple of other targets. Had a ringy thing. And I also had half a bull nose ring, if that's what they're called. But yeah, didn't bother filming it. It's tough conditions, so apologies for the lack of live digs. Hopefully once the weather turns and the ground softens, we'll get more. But for now, we've had a good day. It's been nice to get out again. It's been 2+ months since I last dug on these fields. Yeah, looking forward to hopefully, as we get to the end of the summer, some softer conditions, but also getting out a bit more than I have done this year so far. But we shall see. I massively appreciate you stopping by, really appreciate your support. If you'd like to stick around to the roundup and see those coins and bits and bobs cleaned up, you're more than welcome to do so. If not, I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up, and if you
new to the channel, maybe subscribe. It's not all just copper coins. I do find some amazing stuff as well. But yeah, the subs have dropped quite considerably because of my lack of engagement really. So it'd be nice to start picking them up again. So anyway, for now, it's been a pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed it. Take care.
Not so bad then, really. 3.5 hours or so. So welcome to the roundup. Thank goodness for that turned over field. Made it easy digging for sure. If it hadn't have been that, it was really tough going on the grassy field. So I'm not sure the slate would have even looked half as full as it currently does. So yeah, thankfully we got on that third field and we had plenty of targets. We had plenty of stuff in lead corners. You can see we got the normal smattering of lead. Plus up in that top right there, look, we've got a 3 or 4 pistol shot type musket ball thingies. In kind of brass, copper and bronze corner, we've got bits of shrapnel, bits of hinges, bits of spoons, bits of bullnose rings, ringy things, finials, and a little bit of whatever that is. Still think that's possibly off a pistol or something like that, but we might never know. 6 or 7 buttons, in fact 8 buttons. Yeah, all pretty nondescript. And then let's move into the top row. We had a lead bag seal with the initial M for Marcus on it. We had, unfortunately, I'm pretty confident that is a weight, a coin weight, but it is blank as you like, so we will never know. We had a really thin oval shaped piece. Hopefully in the sun there you can see the fleur-de-lis coming through. It's miles too thin to be a button, in my opinion. So any thoughts, do let me know. I've had a quick look online and there's nothing that jumps off the page, so might just be one of those. 2 pence, modern 2 pence, 2001 £2 coin, a blank as you like with a slit in it, George III, halfpenny I suspect. I think I called farthing on the field for these, but I meant halfpennies. We've got an 1860 something Queen Victoria, pretty crusty. We had a Georgie Porgy the 6th, halfpenny. A ship's halfpenny, 1938. Never mind finding those. And I guess my favourite coin of the day, and the nicest coin of the day, Les Britannia, look, 1747 possibly. Little George II. The reverse has definitely fared better than the obverse, where the bust is, but you can still see him facing left. And yeah, very happy to find one of those. So all in all, not a bad day's digging. It was just lovely to get out, quite frankly. It's been 2 months or so. Let's hope it's not another 2 months till I'm out again. But until the next one, I appreciate your support and we'll see you soon.